When you're dating and you're trying to find a partner, probably on a few dating apps, and the longer that you're on those apps, your frustration kind of builds to the point where you want to delete them all. So there's two parts of you that are in conflict. A part that really wants to find a partner and is committed to finding a partner. A part of you that really wants that relationship, that commitment, that building that life together. And there's another part of you that is getting so frustrated, getting resigned, ready to give up. And that's where all the emotion is that you feel even when you think about what it is you want. That feeling that you're operating from scarcity, not in abundance, that you've got some type of timeline. And at the same time that you have this timeline, you want to delete the app. So your parts aren't in alignment. What it is you want with the way that you feel. And so I know some women want to delete the apps and just do things organically. And I'm not saying that it will never happen. But when is the last time that you met a person of the opposite sex and you started going out with them and it worked out? Because it's not about giving up on the apps and leaving everything to chance and thinking that you're going to attract the perfect partner through the law of attraction. I'm not saying that those things will never happen. I'm saying that an alternative is to resolve that underlying feeling so that you are operating in abundance and with intention, and that you resolve all of those underlying emotions by connecting with your subconscious mind where all of those emotions are housed. They're housed there in your subconscious mind, the way that you really feel, and they're there slightly below the surface. You're on these apps, so you've had a date that didn't quite go the way you wanted it to go. Because you can date with intention, but be detached from the outcome on every date. I mean, you want the ultimate outcome, but you're also detached from the outcomes along the way. Detached from things having to go a certain way. Your dates having to go a certain way. Your dates needing to be a certain way. And as you detach and as you let go of those expectations, the disappointment will disappear. There will be no more disappointment because your expectations are the things that create disappointment. But as things work out or don't work out, your path to that final destination that you desire, that relationship, marriage, babies, that path will be revealed to you. You can use hypnosis to resolve those negative emotions, to help you let go of those expectations and see the effect that that has on letting go of the disappointment, of disappearing that, and seeing the effect that that has on disappointment. Resolving all the past disappointment that you felt, that those current situations remind you of, that cause all of those disappointments, the way you felt, the frustration, the disappointment from the past, to come back to your conscious awareness. Because in a deep, resourceful state of trance, you can resolve all of that disappointment, all of those emotions, the sadness, maybe there's fear that you might never find anyone. Those can all be resolved so that you can just start at neutral, and you can bring some mindfulness around expectations and disappointment and build your emotional resilience with these new resources that you can connect to that are in your subconscious mind. Along with all of these emotions, you have the resources to handle those so they don't stop you, so that you can keep moving forward with intention, operating from abundance and a sense of possibility, letting go of your judgment, letting go of the expectations, and just getting related to the other person on a date. That it's just a meeting to see if you want to have a date. Letting go of the meaning that you make, being really mindful of the meaning that you're making that will cause you to feel a certain way. Like, I'm going to meet my husband, I'm going to meet my future wife. And then of course you're going to be disappointed if it doesn't work out. But knowing that it'll probably not work out with more people than it actually will work out with. And you just need one. And you don't have to decide quickly. You can be operating in total abundance, not to some arbitrary timeline. And then after you connect with those resources in hypnosis, you may find that your mind has expanded because of these new resources that are available to you. And as your mind expands, your problems become smaller so that they're not terminal, that they won't make you delete the app to give up on everything. But instead you'll have this new mindset. You'll have an open mind where you don't see that as a problem anymore, so that you can actually have fun on a date and not have it mean anything, and just use that opportunity to get to know a person, and that you give it enough time for you to really get to know that person and for them to get to know you.